Mad Sick Reggaeville.
Reggaeville Family SummerJam 2015. We're in Cologne celebrating the 30th anniversary of the SummerJam, the everlasting festival. And with me is Cali P, my brethren, yo. We're glad to see you, man. Glad to see you.
Read me, give thanks.
Yo, you just came off the stage, wicked performance, enough people there. How did you experience it?
Really nice, really nice. We give thanks, like SummerJam, good experience this year. Enough people, sold out, right? So
exactly, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Full up. Yeah, man, nice and good music.
So you're gonna stay for the entire weekend this time, enjoying the whole SummerJam experience?
I mean, I wasn't here for 10 years, you know. I was here 10 years ago, and when they tell me, yo, SummerJam, I was like, yo, you know what, we need to stay also Saturday and Sunday and just feel a vibe, you know, because we love the music, you know.
Of course, so nice. So who you gonna watch perform? Who is a must-watch this weekend?
Yo, really and truly, I will just walk around. Okay. I will just walk around. I want to see like the shows also on the red stage. There is a lot of artists there that I really and truly never heard of. So if they're on the big stage like that, it should be some good musicians. Yes, so I'm gonna check them.
Right. You're also gonna check the dance hall?
Of course, I'm gonna be in the dance hall tent tomorrow night.
Gonna be partying, or you also gonna do a little?
I don't know, you know.
Oh.
I don't know. I just know there is a lot of bridgings on the control tower, you know.
Yes.
So let's see, you know.
It should be a mad party. But I'm glad that you're coming here, that you get to enjoy the entire festival, taking it easy a little bit, not just doing the show and working, but also enjoying yourself a little bit, because. Yeah, I've been running up and down like crazy lately. I saw you posting pictures and you've been to Israel, right?
Yeah,
so how was that like?
That was a real good experience, you know, like personally to go there, you know, like, you know, you hear so much things about this place, you know, good and also a lot of bad stuff, you know, and it's like always this media thing, it's like mold in your mind, like make you have a perception or a thinking like in advance of, yo, what am I gonna expect there, how is it? And you know, I reached there and it was quite different than what I expected through this, what I hear in the media. You know, I was thinking it's not so functional and people are not so united, and you know, I come there and I see all these different nations, and you know, you see a church beside the mosque and people there, you know. So I mean, it's crazy to see, you know, that sometimes maybe a group which is not moving right is portrayed as the place, you know, and then people feel like this is the place, you know. So that's why I give thanks for music that make me travel and see things for myself, you know, go amongst the people, I step out, go around different places, go in Jerusalem, ask question, you know, lyrical fire here.
So what was the original motivation for you to go there? Was it because you just wanted to experience the place, or was it also professionally, musically?
Right. You see, the thing is, I did a video in Jamaica not long ago for Herbalist, and it's done by Benjamin Litsky, and he's a Frenchman who lives in Israel, you know, and we linked in Jamaica and we had a real good vibe and we worked, and then I went to Europe, you know, come for the shows, and he went to Israel, and we keep the link and we say, yo, you know, anytime you want to come, just forward, you know. And then I went and I checked the tickets, and it was so cheap, you know, so cheap to go there. So I just book a ticket and fly, go there, and at the same time I take my time. I went to the dances, I link all the sound systems, go to the radio, bless up everybody, let them know we're there holding our vibes, give us strength, you know, and link some festival promoters, make them know, yes, you know, yeah, you know, so it's work and vibes, you know.
So what can we expect from the visit? Did you actually make some music there already, or did you just catch some inspiration where we're gonna see music coming up that inspired, where it was inspired by the visit?
It was definitely an inspirational visit, you know, to see like really old places, things that you know, growing up, you hear it's really important to a lot of people in the world, you know. So I respect that, you know, and I went there to see what is so important, you know. You understand? Yes, you know, that is me, you know, and definitely it inspired me. And I met in Jaffa. It's like an old city. There is a big studio there, and there is a producer called Piloni. He built like a studio complex. It's a multi-million studio, you know, like serious thing. And I found out that he actually did a lot of music that I really love. Like he produced a Jamaican album, and it's a really good album actually. It's the name that really just went away right now, but it's one of the wickedest Jamaican albums, definitely produced by Young. And he did Notorious from Turbulence, that tune there. It's like he's an Israel producer, and he does a lot of commercial music and did that studio, and we got there and have a good vibe. They did like an acoustic song, and we recorded that, made a video same time. And we're gonna release that sometime, you know. People will see that, yeah, definitely. You know, use the time making something positive.
So apart from the musical works, linking up with the sounds, linking with the producers, visiting studios and all that stuff, you got to do some sightseeing though, right?
Definitely, I was all around.
Where have you been? Have you been to Tel Aviv?
I was in Tel Aviv, you know, I was on the beaches there. I was in Netanya, where most of the Ethiopian crew them live, you know. I went to eat real Ethiopian food in Israel, you know. I went to eat like a lot of different Israel food. I went to visit the fathers of this reggae music in Israel, the man who actually brought reggae music to Israel, invite me to his house, and we had a night of teaching and reasoning. And then I went to the dancehall sound system, Dan Dada, you know. Yeah, a mad thing, trust me. We went everywhere, Jerusalem, you know, like, yeah. Then we went to Jaffa, like the old city, which was very nice too, you know. Different places, like really all over.
So speaking of new music also, because I mean Israel is not the only place where you do music.
True.
There is still, musically speaking, it is still pending, right? So what happened to that? What's going on with that?
Well, musically speaking, you know, I can tell you really and truly it's still the same process. I wanted to finish, you know, but I realized that I cannot really put all my like expectations on one album and just wait for it to happen, you know. I put in the energy and I'm ready to finish that project, and it's together with Bobby Digital. So when the project ready, it will be ready and it will release, and until then I will just make more music, you know, just like that. But I'm definitely ready for musically speaking. For me, it's still the best project I ever done.
Alright, so we're definitely looking forward to hearing that. In the meantime, of course, still the Healing of the Nation still out.
Yeah, man.
Still great music.
Now.
And of course, you can expect a whole lot more from Cali P, because Cali P ever busy, ever ready.
Yes,
but
always recording.
Nevertheless, I wish you some stress-free, enjoyable time at SummerJam this weekend. You know, just enjoy yourself. Yeah, man, give thanks.
Enjoy it too, you know, that's why we all here, you know, we all full joy it, cameraman full joy it, you know, Munchi, everybody in the place, full joy, SummerJam right now. So we just give thanks to be here, you know, and give thanks to see you once again. It's a woman I see all over the world, you know, Munchi, you know, watch that, mad.
Mad, sick.
Mad, sick, Reggaeville.